Are you camera ready? Camera ready is a term of art in production, which means the talent shows up in makeup, hair, and wardrobe ready to step in front of the camera. In today's environment, especially if you're running for office, you have to be camera ready what feels like all the time. In this video, first I'll talk about what that means before you step in front of the camera. Then I'll provide some practical tips and tricks for when you will be on set. And finally, how much will it cost and what to do to prepare. First, authenticity. Who are you? This isn't about turning you into a perfect stereotypical candidate, but to give you a better idea of how your look is being read, how to become more visible, and control the image that you're projecting. I like to start by talking about Kim Worthy, who is the Wayne County prosecutor here in Michigan. The work she's done related to rape kit testing, prosecution of offenders, and working with survivors has led the nation. I did a little bit of work to support a local nonprofit that was raising money to fund the rape kit testing, and I had never been in the same room with Kim Worthy before, even though I had seen lots of photos and images of her. So I thought she was a total badass. If I was going to use one word, I would describe her as fierce. But when the camera wasn't on, she was chatting everybody up and talking about her jewelry, and she was much sweeter than I had anticipated. And so I had to really check my own bias and how I was feeling about what she looked like. Of course, when she turned the camera on, you can see that the fierceness certainly comes through. I guess what the moral of the story is that you can't control people's perception and bias and what they're going to bring to showing your image. I had an idea of what she was like based on what I had seen of her, and I was maybe half right. She certainly is a real-life warrior and a total badass, but that's not all of who she is. So what are you trying to achieve with your campaign? I think you want to be perceived as strong, in charge, and ready to get to work. Maybe you feel like you need to soften your look or be more edgy and fierce yourself. People are looking at you and reading your image. For more thinking on this topic, I highly recommend Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. Blink is a book about thinking and choices that seem to be made in an instant. I've been working behind the camera for more than 20 years, and none of us can implement every tip and trick all of the time. But hopefully you'll come away with how a few minor adjustments can help you improve your camera-ready style.